Hi, this is Chris and this is Riding Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at the Lexmoto Enigma 1.125cc Euro 4 scooter. As you can see, it's quite a modern design. Most of these 125 scooters have a very similar engine in it, and I believe this has got a GY6 in this one. The max power output for this is 9.4 horsepower or 7 kilowatt hours of power at 8,000 revs. Now this will give you a max speed of apparently 59 miles an hour. You won't get that when you first buy it. You need to do your running in process, and it takes anywhere from 300 to say 1,000 miles before you'll be able to see that top speed. Now this is quite an easy bike to ride, or scooter shall I say. It's just get on it, start it up. I recommend that you leave it running for at least 2 minutes, especially in the running in process, before you ride it, just so that you can make sure that the bike will get the most longevity out of it. So I'm thinking of the long game, shall we say. So after your 2 minutes, you're able just to ride away, and you've got your front brake on the left and your back brake on the right, and you just have to rev it and go. And as I said, it should do 59 miles an hour once it is fully running. Now on the rear tyre you have a 13-inch rear tyre at 130 width, and on the front you have a 14-inch tyre with a 120 width. It is quite nice in regards to the suspension. It's got telescopic forks on the front, and it has got twin shock absorbers on the back. These are piggyback shock absorbers, which should give you a little bit more comfort once they have run in a little bit. The seat height is 780mm, which makes it I would say quite a tall scooter. So you would need to be somewhere in the region of say 5'8" to 6 foot to be able to flat foot it on both feet. But with this you can obviously just use 1 foot, or you, if you really need to, you can slide down into a little compartment in the front. I think it's a little bit squashed up for me, but that's just the way that I think. For other people it may be slightly different. In the front compartment where your legs go as well, there is a little hook so you can put your shopping in if you need to. Storage capacity on this bike, you should be able to fit a full faced helmet in the front. I'm not sure if an extra large will fit, but a large definitely will. So take that into consideration, and you can always put your lock and whatnot into your helmet if you need to. Now you can fit a back rack onto this so that you can fit a box on the back. It doesn't come with one as standard, so that would be something you would have to consider if you decided to buy this bike. Now it has got hydraulic discs front and back for the brakes, and because it is a Euro 4 bike, they are combined. So that means that when you press your rear brake, 25% of the pressure goes to the front brake, which means that it gives you a more even stopping power instead of either doing an endo. Well, I would say an endo or a wheelie, but you won't be able to do a wheelie on this. I'm sure somebody's going to prove me wrong. Maybe I should have said you shouldn't do a wheelie on this bike, or any. It does come with an electric start. As I said, it is a Euro 4 bike, which means that you have the combined braking, but it also means that it either has to be electronically carbureted, or it has to have be fuel injected. This has taken a leaf out of some of the bigger bikes in regards to the lights. The low beam is on one side, the high beam is on the other, and that seems to be coming in as a trend at the minute. So rideability, the bike is fairly stable. All my all the bikes that I test ride are brand new, so the tyres, especially when they're brand new, they are a little bit slick, so I can't fully test around the corners as say some of the speeds that I would prefer to, because I can't be sure on the tyres will get back up. Only when they're brand new, not necessarily when they are running. Chinese tyres are built more for longevity rather than say grip. So I've seen some of these tyres and they outlast the bike, so, and I've seen some of them where they don't, so it swings and roundabouts, I guess. So for insurance on this bike, I recommend Lexham Insurance. There is a link below, and I will get a little bit of a kickback if you do decide to go with them. For this, a 17-year-old will be able to ride it, and the insurance should cost somewhere in the region of £300 to £500 depending on your area. If you do decide to go in London, well, get insurance in London, then you would probably only be able to get third party only. Tax is free and the bike comes with 2 years warranty. Now thank you for watching my video. Any comments, please comment below. Please subscribe so you can stay updated, and as always, ride safe.